welcome back to the Cantina. This is Stephanie, your family neighborhood barkeep. Please remember, hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and the Cantina. Feel free to subscribe. If you haven't, hit the like button. Hit that bell so you know when I upload more content. And please share away here. We share away here for love of Star Wars. I'm going to talk a little bit about the family unit, traditional family unit stuff, and honor thy father and mother where it fits in Star Wars, and daddy hate. Hey guys, welcome back to the Cantina. This is Stephanie, your friendly neighborhood barkeep. Pull up a chair, pull up a bar stool, order a drink, get some lunch. Gonna do a short video about why basically the morals of Disney Star Wars compared to what Star Wars is supposed to be is bad. It has everything to do with the ethics of the family, traditional family, and everything. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the nuclear family, where it came from and what it means. All right, I'll do this real quick. We have lived in a society governed by natural law, the Judeo-Christian idea of morality, for 3,000 years. Real short history lesson. The Jews and their 10 commandments. All right, let's talk about this. Do a side note. The most important commandment is, everybody, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt. You will have no other gods before me. Tie that to what Jesus told the Pharisees in the New Testament. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul. They go together. They go together. Okay. Now, what is the second most important commandment in the 10 Commandments? Anybody? Anybody? Honor thy father and mother. Honor thy father and mother has been a guiding light since the time of Abraham. All the way, well, till recently with the SJW movement, third wave feminism, basically. And it has brought much needed stability to society. That is where society is created and made, in the nuclear family. People who are raised in families where the father is both respected and, listened to, where the mother is respected and listened to, have a better track record of living normal lives than people who live in families that are dysfunctional. And, we could go on and on about this. I don't want to go on and on about it because it's important to Star Wars. Honor thy father and mother has far-reaching implications. And in the OT, in the prequels, it was all about that. And as we know, in Return of the Jedi, Yoda says, he basically tells Luke he has to confront Vader and kill him. Luke says, no, I can't. There's good in him. I feel it. Obi-Wan says you have to go. He's become more machine than man, twisted and evil. And Luke says, I can't kill my own father. In the end of Return of the Jedi, after he tells Leia, you're my twin sister and this is our dad, he's basically, the Emperor's got Luke and he's using blue lightning on him. And Luke is being killed, asks his father, whom he refused to kill when he threw his lightsaber away, asks his father to save him. And Anakin rises back up, shuns Vader, grabs the Emperor and throws him into the reactor and kills him. That is the ultimate moment of honoring their father and mother. We see it all over the EU. The nuclear family is very prevalent. Han and Leia get married. They have 3 kids. Anakin, the youngest, Jason and Jaina, the twins. Han and Leia go through a lot of really bad stuff. They lose Anakin. He is killed Jason, as a result, falls to the dark side and sacrifices his, I think, basically he ends up dead too. And what they're left with is Jaina. But they stick together. They're a powerful unit together. Okay. Luke meets Mara Jade. They have a son named Ben. And that again is another perpetuation of the nuclear family. And it endures. What we have in Diz canon is a complete rejection of honoring thy father and mother, mostly in Kylo Ren. Well, who doesn't, as near as I can tell, have any reason to hate his parents, to reject their teachings? There's some feeling that he was being manipulated in the womb by Snoke. But, I don't care. There's no rationality for what he did to Han. And you can look at him based on the people that support what Diz canon is as an avatar for their own personal hatred of their parents, hatred of their fathers. And I call it daddy hate porn. But it's interesting to note, when you're talking to a committed Reylo, who thinks that a patricidal lunatic can be saved, as Laura, it's not a short story, I think that's her Twitter account, says, a guy that just committed patricide in front of you should be a red flag. And it is a red flag. And I know that they're going to try to redeem him, or they're going to, because, again, the lack of morality in this new Diz canon is beyond my comprehension, is ridiculous. He has absolutely no reason, despite all the weirdo Reylos, get back to them, running around saying he was abused. No, he wasn't. He was given everything a kid could want. Loved unconditionally. He was a bleeding nutcase, which is why he ended up with Luke to try to fix him. There's nothing in this book, nothing, that says anything other than his parents tried the best they could. But he was already too far gone when he went to Luke. Okay? And, and that's the case. Anybody who wants to interpret anything else, it's different, either hasn't read it or hasn't understood it. Now, what they're doing, what Disney is doing, and what Hidalgo and the rest of these, daddy haters at Lucasfilm are doing, is they're dumbing down Han. The way he loses the Falcon, at least in the story group's version, is bullshit. It's just a fuck you to the fans, and they're very upset because we hated Alden Ehrenreich, so they're taking it out on the character, on Harrison Ford, and the fans by writing this shit. And the thing that's funny is all this daddy hate porn can't erase the past. They can't do it. I always think this too shall pass, and it will eventually. They will fade. But what will they leave in their wake? And the ultimate daddy hate porn is Kylo Ren, for no reason, Han giving him a chance to redeem himself, instead of either walking away or giving up. He butchers Han like a dog on a catwalk, then kicks his body over the side. I felt affronted. I felt violated seeing that scene. And, you have to absolutely hate the character of Han Solo, feel insecure by a fictional character, to have gotten through that scene. Now, I've seen people say they don't like the character, but then when you pull back the onion layers on their personalities, Daddy was abusive, or didn't spend time, or left Mommy for a pretty blonde, or, they hate their fathers. So what they do is they project all of that, like the writers intended, onto Han Solo and onto Luke in TLJ. Okay. This is direct affront and a direct offense and a direct 180 from the prequels and the OT. Okay? It has absolutely nothing to do with anything George Lucas wrote, not the era that he grew up in, not what he was trying to perpetuate and talk about and explore in the OT and the prequels. Because again, if we pull back, if we go to the meat and the bone marrow of Star Wars, it literally is the rise and fall and redemption of Anakin Skywalker. Okay, so anyway, this is Steph. I'll see you around the galaxy. I'll see you around the cantina. Remember to tip the Wookiee bartenders 20%. Don't start any fights in the cantina because I have to clean the mess up and pay for new tables, and the Wookiee bouncers go nuts. Gunfights outside, no bounty hunters, no droids. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little exploration into the attacks on the nuclear family and fathers and George Lucas and the characters of Han and Luke by the sequel trilogy, by the story group, etc., etc. It was my pleasure to bring it to you. Thank you for stopping by. And I want you to dwell on this. This might be the next video. I don't know, but maybe you guys could discuss this in the comments. What is the point of Admiral Holdo besides being an avatar for angry SJW females? See you on the galaxies. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for more content. Hit the like button. We do likes around here for love Star Wars. And thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment in the section. Like I said, where does Holdo fit in actual real Disney canon? What I want you to do is take into consideration what Lucas would think about the character. Okay, before you expound. So this is Steph, signing out. I'll see you around, scoundrels.